What's up, guys? We're back in this world again. Now it's been a while since I did any recording and stuff for this one, and I'm sure you're gonna immediately notice that I turned off shaders. If you did not see my post, I did make a post on my uh, alright, completely missed that fly. I did make a post on my channel saying that I was going to be going away from the shaders in favor of distant horizons because I was noticing that it was really impacting my view distance and everything. And while I'm not a big harper on graphics, so I really could care less if the world looks fantastic. I wanted to try and do shaders because I thought it would like add some flair to it because you know, you see a lot of shorts and videos and stuff with shaders and stuff on, but you don't really see series and stuff with shaders on, so I thought it'd be kind of cool, but I'm gonna be so honest with you, I think it devalued um, the playthrough and everything, not being able to see stuff, especially with the terrain generation mods and stuff that I have on. Like, I mean, like, look at this. If you wouldn't have been able to see this, because we were barely seeing right here is about the cutoff line of what we were seeing, and we just could. This is all white space. So like, even with shaders on and stuff, like, not being able to see the whole rest of this kind of defeats the purpose of having the shaders and stuff on, because you're not seeing all the beauty and stuff in the world. You're literally just seeing meh and like uh, just blank chunks and stuff. So I don't know. I thought it was a good idea to just go ahead and do that. We're gonna place some of this stuff in here because I am going to go out and explore. This is going to be mainly an exploration episode, so I'm going to get rid of a bunch of this stuff. I'm not going to get rid of everything. The main thing I'm trying to look for is that cave that we're in, that cave system we're in, did not have really any, uh, did not really have any sort of my mind just went completely blank. I lost my entire train of thought of what I was even talking about. I don't even remember anymore. That's embarrassing. But, yeah, so I updated this mod pack just slightly. I put Distant Horizons in it. I put Chunky so that I could preload chunks and everything. Um, and make it a little easier. I couldn't for the life of me get it to work with the shaders, which is exactly why the shaders went away. If I could have found out a way to circumvent it, but at 1.18.2, Flywheel is pretty much non-compatible with Distant Horizons and stuff. It requests a larger or a like one version newer than what's available, and so it's just like I don't have the ability to do anything with that, so I literally just can't. Um, which is whatever. So I opted out of it entirely, and we're just gonna explore a bit now. We're gonna explore this stuff over here because it's. I wanted to go north a bit, considering we were facing that direction. And yeah, we'll go from here. Oh, little baby raccoon. But I think this looks a lot better, honestly. It really does to me. Just being able to see everything out here, and it's all very nice and cool, and you know, it doesn't look all screwed up and whatnot. And yeah, it's got a little bit of jank to it because you know it's distant horizons and stuff. The whole point of it's to preload chunks and everything for very, very far distances, and uh, all you see is like decreasing graphical fidelity. I don't know. I'm kind of forgetting how to say that, but it seems we're finding a little bit of iron here, so I'm gonna go ahead and mine some of this iron up. It says to mine iron, it immediately mines not iron. But yeah, so I think once we get a decent amount of iron and stuff here, coal's always good. I want to have a large stockpile of coal anyways, so I don't mind collecting more and more coal. Um, Really, what I'm trying to find is like a region that I really want to settle down in. And I haven't really found that yet. So I think we're gonna explore a bunch of these forests and stuff. It looks like it's gonna be very snowy going forward in this region. Looks like our river expands and stuff too. Well, obviously we can see that, so. But it's looking really nice. And oh, is that another dig site? Maybe? Some villagers running around. Interesting. I don't know what that is. We might go over there and look at that. Just wanted to collect a bit of iron and stuff. Collect a couple fossils. What do we got? Relic scrap. So more relic scrap. I don't even know what the relic scrap does right now. I I have all of these mods, and I have not played around with them at all. So your guess is as good as mine on what some of these mods have in them. So a lot of it's going to be us exploring this stuff together uh, when we finally get the chance to. Um, but like I said, I'm gonna keep us focused on finishing Minecraft and stuff first. Um, Hopefully I sound a little less monotone and stuff today. I'm trying to work on the way that I talk in videos and stuff, how fast I am, and how engaging I am with it and whatever. And I'm realizing that I'm kind of monotone, which, you know, is fine. That works for some people. Um, and you know pretty much who I'm talking about when I say that. And I'm talking about like YouTubers like Moist Critical and or Penguin Z0. Um, and stuff, and that works for them. I don't think it works for everybody. I think it's funny. I love watching those guys and stuff, but I don't think that's like an everybody. It works for everybody type of thing. I think it has its limitations and stuff. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, nice, a skull block. Quetzalcoatlus wing. And we need to sleep, so we're gonna pull out our sleeping bag. Alright. Hmm. Oh, collect this real quick. Now, I know that some people have a stigma against using things like vein miner and whatever, and to that I say boo. Who cares? It's set up so that it uses my, oh lord, it uses durability, so it's not like I'm cheating with it. I'm literally just being able to mine faster and stuff. I don't know what's going on with this though. Sometimes there's these visual effects here and stuff that don't really go away until you get close to them, and then it patches in. I don't know what that is. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if it goes away after you see that area for the first time, if it's just a non-patched entity or something. Um, like I said, I don't really know. Um, but I hope it's just one of those things that kind of fixes itself. Um, I like the mountains and stuff right here. I really like that. Those forests and stuff. But it's not really what I'm looking for. Better options, vanilla, coal, or charcoal. Okay, wow, that's an insane burn time. Okay, we'll leave the rest of this gobber stuff here for now. We're just going to continue exploring. Um, man, this is really nice being able to see all of this stuff. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I think it's awesome being able to see like pretty much everything around you in a bigger sphere than what you're used to. I think it adds to the um, getting into your environment and everything. I can't remember the word. I lose words. I don't know if you've noticed this about like watching my videos and stuff now. I lose words all the time. I know words, and then I am like as soon as my brain like searches for those words, I have no clue what they are or how to say them. So I just in general forget what the hell I am even talking about. Okay, that. What the hell is that? Why is it doing that? I don't I don't get that at all. It's like it's unloading but not unloading. It's like a hmm. I don't like that. I don't know how to fix that. I don't even know if there is a way to fix that. 62. We've almost got a full stack, but we're gonna keep going anyways. Okay. Pickaxe is about to break, but we've got this guy. Alright. This is what we were trying to do last episode, was get all of this iron and stuff, and we couldn't for the life of us find it. I think our way of finding it now is just going to these mountains and stuff, because that's where they generate, the sides of these cliff faces and whatnot. This is where I've seen them generate, and I know generally with like the terrain updates and stuff with 1.18.2 and whatever. Granted, I know we're using a terrain mod, but I think generally they started spawning on cliff sides and stuff more and above ground more than they did in under other areas. Wow, why is it expanding? It's getting worse. And then it goes away once I drop down. Ugh. What the hell? Alright, guess we're exploring that real quick. Huh. What are you? Are Wait, is this part of this dungeon? I think this is part of this dungeon. If I had to take a guess, that's part of that dungeon. Which is cool. That's really cool. What is this? Like a deadwood region? Old growth dead forest. Yep. Interesting. And I know this is going to be a few days after it's at least, I'm starting this recording 4 days after the release of my last episode, so I know I'm really, really late when it comes to that stuff. But, I don't necessarily care. I am, I don't know. I'm behind in making videos and stuff, and I know that, but at the same time, like, I still, like I said, work a normal job, and it's not just gonna, I'm not just gonna be able to come home from work and make some of these videos sometimes and completely change everything. And that's nothing, like, I'm not saying that to, like, dishearten anybody here that has viewed this so far and really, really enjoyed my series. I will continue to upload. I'm trying to cook up some other stuff, but doing, even maintaining one series for me is kind of hard. If this ever pops off for whatever reason, I will dedicate more time to it. I don't expect it to pop off. I'm not like, it's not like I'm great at editing or anything like that. If you just enjoy my content and stuff, you enjoy my content right now, pretty much, that's it. Full stop. So I would totally get it if some people are just like, yeah, that's not for me. Like, he doesn't do anything besides yap in our ear while playing Minecraft. And I know that's like old form, but I really enjoy this. I enjoy like making this content for y'all. And what in the heck is that? Interesting. I'm not gonna go over there. But I've had a really good time making this stuff, and I hope you do as well. And I'm gonna continue to do so, and it's just not gonna come out on like a very normal schedule. But I really, really hope you'll stick around and enjoy this with me and as much as I do. I'm gonna take this one. Was it pickaxe? Yeah. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna use that. If we find something cool, we'll take it and place it where we want to place it. Little random waystone out in the middle of nowhere. I didn't think they spawned like that. It's gonna get dark again. Gonna have to sleep here. Alright, we're seeing a lot of ice and everything around us and stuff. That's cool. Doesn't say that's a hostile mob. Doesn't mean I exactly want to get close to the damn thing. So I think we're gonna stay away from that for now, and we're gonna stay away from that outpost too. I really don't want to start anything for my village yet. I'm not even established in my village. Another village there. That's cool. Looks like we're kind of going into a snowy north region and stuff. Might end up following this river back down. Because I'd rather not live in like a snow biome. So I think we're gonna head straight over and see if we can connect with that river, and we'll go from that. I'm gonna avoid that outpost. Did not see that. Spawn. Hopefully that guy's not chasing me. I think there's a guy chasing me. There was a guy chasing me. What is this? Oh, a village. Hello. Let's see here. Okay, so from here we're gonna be able to see our village and stuff way off in the distance over there, because we've traveled about 1,000 blocks or so. And yep, you can totally see our house right on the hill over there. Oh god, that's awesome. So that's cool. Sorry for the flashing lights. What is that? Those look like old structures and stuff, broken down structures. Is there a waystone here? There is a waystone here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this waystone here. I'm not gonna grab it, but I'm gonna locate it or whatever, activate it. Cool. And then we'll eat this. Sick. And now we have full health, full bars. A full extra set of health bar. So now I have, what is that? 10, 20 hearts of life instead of the normal 10. I don't even know where the entrance for this is. Where would it be? Oh god. If I talk or make noise, am I gonna die? Good lord. Okay, well, we're just gonna enter from here. Sorry. Nice. You know what? These barrels will be good for stuff. Ooh, lots of food in here. Oh, pork chops. You guys like to fish and farm inside your own house. That's kind of cool. It's a big house, pretty much. Just a big house. They're well defended, too. Wither rose? I don't know if that's good. I don't know anything about that, actually. So I have no clue if that's good for me or not. Go ahead and look. Keep looking around. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything else here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my leave. I will leave you guys alone now. You guys have a good one. I am gonna head this direction. And we'll head this way. But yeah, we're just kind of exploring, like I said I was going to do. I just want to look around the area, expand our map a little bit, and whatnot. This is going to be kind of a relaxed episode where I'm not doing a whole lot. Just because, like, I don't really have anything I necessarily am working for in this one. Okay. I can take this off, right, and replace it. Uh-oh. Get rid of that. Damn I ain't got nothing. Uh, well, I didn't expect there to be illagers around here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bounce out. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce out from this area. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. Continue looking around. All sorts of good landscape and stuff around here. I'm really kind of looking for what I'm trying to look for, guys, is like like a very sheer cliff face that has some nice forest and stuff around it. Or even like a gentle sloping region with some deep forest and stuff, but it's got some very awesome views and whatnot whenever you're looking. So I'm kind of just trying to explore and find something like that, so that we can make ourselves a nice homestead. I don't necessarily care about settling in villages and stuff. It's not really my forte. Looks like we're in kind of a deep, like a valley, like a deep valley. I don't know how else to explain it. That looks really cool, but I don't know. Maybe, let's see here. And of course it's getting dark again, which is fine. Not a big deal. Let's keep moving up, 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 and up. I hope you guys have been enjoying your days and whatnot. I hope you guys have been enjoying your weekends. Some time to yourself. Everybody needs a little bit of time to themselves. You know, um, some time to enjoy the world around them and whatnot. So I hope you guys are really enjoying it. Any time and stuff that you're getting off, or even if you're not getting some time off, that you're enjoying life and maybe even your job. Maybe you really enjoy your job. I hope you guys enjoy whatever work you guys do. I know that I do. Aviation stuff has been good to me. It's not exactly what I wanted to do when I started a career path. Um, I really wanted to be um, a paleontologist. Actually, when I started, uh, when I was young, I really wanted to be a paleontologist, and unfortunately, like, I'm not the best student in the world, so it just kind of doesn't work out for me because I'm horrible in school. I felt really bad for teachers that had me, and I've actually gone back and apologized to a lot of my teachers and stuff growing up, because I realized that I was not like the greatest kid to have as a student. Um, and in fact, it caused a lot of trouble for my brother later because he would go into those same teachers' classes after I had just gone through. Um, me and my brother are 2 years apart, um, and he would get asked by the teacher. He was like, "Ugh, you're not gonna be like your brother, are you?" And it would actually kind of piss him off and stuff, and I get that, but I also feel bad for him because that's my doing. I was the bad student, and it caused him a lot of grief. But thankfully, those teachers were nice enough learning that my brother is actually very smart. That they did not make it very rough on him. There are some teachers, of course, that you just don't get along with in general. So there's always that. But in general, it wasn't. He never had an issue with them, uh, even after me going through the classes and whatnot and whatever. And like I said, I've made amends with a lot of them. Um, and I'm friends with them outside and whatnot now, or at least friendly with them. You know, you're not really ever friends with teachers and stuff. Maybe you are. I don't know. But yeah. So I just did what I could, and I know my limitations and stuff, and being a mechanic and you know, tinkering with things and stuff. It's kind of my forte, and I like putting my hands to work, so I figured, hell, if it'll work, it'll make me money, then it'll work for me, you know. And that'll be the best thing for me then, and we'll just continue doing that. So, and of course, like they even if I like wanted to visit the life of a paleontologist, sometimes you know they always have like those open dig sites and stuff where you're allowed to go in and explore or help them dig things up and whatever, and they'll um, teach you and stuff. And I think that's really cool, and I'll probably take a chance in doing that sometime. Um, but for right now, like I'm going to focus on my career path and everything, and you know, do a little YouTube on the side. Hopefully that works out, does something for me. You know, I've got other things that I want to do. I've always looked at, um, I've always looked at doing like woodworking and stuff, so that I could do like some woodworking and stuff on the side. Um, I think that would be really cool. Just me, and that's something me and my wife are interested in. So I think it'd be really cool for us to just have a woodworking shop at the house and everything. And what is that? That is interesting on the top of that mountain there. Um, we might go explore that actually. Take a break from this river path and go up there and explore that. Um, hmm. But yeah. So I'm perfectly content with my life and stuff. Like I'm just kind of talking about stuff to keep us all entertained and whatnot, and um, hope you guys enjoy it. And if you don't, you can tell me so, and we'll figure out something else to do, and figure we'll just work through it all with each other. Let's see here. You know, I might end up building in one of these riverbeds. What in the hell happened here? Is there something on top of that? There is. There's something on top of it. It screwed up the entire generation area there, generation map there, just to build it. That's funny. Well, it's not funny, but yeah, man, the higher I go up, I can see through the ground and everything. That makes it seem like I'm cheating. I don't want to do that, man. I wonder if there's like a setting in distant horizons that changes the map levels and whatnot so that it doesn't become see-through like that, man. That's so bad. Because now I can literally see all the cave network and stuff over here. It makes it look like I'm cheating through. I don't even know what this is. Looks like some sort of campsite. Yeah, it's some old campsite building. Oh, isn't there a fucking guy that spawns here? Yeah. Yeah. God dang, they do so much damage. Holy crap. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Seeds. I don't even know if these spawn anything good in them. No. No. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, nothing really that good. There might be something up top here. I have no clue. Oh, there is a sneaky little chest hiding here. Whoa. Amethyst shards. Don't need bone. Well, from like right here, it looks really nice, right? Yeah, I mean, that looks really nice. And then you go down there. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix that. I hate that. That's gonna annoy the crap out of me. Yeah, but we'll probably sleep on the edge of this cliff, and then I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this valley as our research center, and uh, we'll make our park down here. So we'll live right on that cliff face over there, or build our research center over there, and then this entire valley here will be our research facility. So, but for right now, let's sleep, and then we will go to this other side. Let's get over there, if I can get through all of this. And like I said, that house that we're in is kind of just a starter house. I'm going to set up a waystone, that way we can travel back and forth here pretty easily, since I have that waystone in my inventory. Yeah, it looks like really this is about as far up as you can go before it starts deloading some of this. Which is insane to me, because like all of this is loaded and everything, and then it goes below and deletes. I wonder if it's one of the mods interfering with one of the other mods. It might be. If I had to take a guess, it's probably the there's a mod that unloads below a certain height, so that you're not loading an entire chunk. And that's what's probably causing the interference, and I wonder if I disable that, if it would disable like the terrain generation, like that stuff disappearing and stuff at certain height maps. I'd really like to figure that out, because I don't want it unloading a lot of this terrain and then we just can't see anything below us, and it completely defeats the purpose of putting on distant horizons and stuff, because I mean, look at that, it literally chops off parts of the mountain and stuff up here. I'm really upset about that. I'm actually really upset. because from a distance that doesn't disappear, and then with everything going on, it like, or everything on or whatever, it actually does. That's so annoying to me. So I'm going to actually set up a poll for what we should build on site here. If we should make a model of the Jurassic Park building, and if we do that, should I make a waterfall somewhere around here, and then put the research facility down in the valley, or what we kind of want to do here? Because we'll do that. If you guys want to see that done, I think that'd be a cool build idea. You know, making our own little Jurassic Park and everything. But if you guys would rather me build something else, something a little bit more unique and everything, we'll totally go with that. But I think this is going to be our area where we put our waystone. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the ground beneath us right here. I'm going to do it right here. And don't put it in the trash, put it right here. And we're going to put this as research facility. Alright, so now we're at research facility. That's cool. We have that waystone set up, and then as soon as you come over here, you see our beautiful area and everything. So that's really cool. I think that's really cool. This is a fantastic area. This is exactly kind of what I was searching for. Something like this. This mountain range is amazing. And I really actually enjoy this visual right now. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to take a screenshot right there. Alright, and that actually will serve as a screenshot for our progress. And basically as a reminder where we are and what we're doing and stuff. Is that a village up there? No, I think that's a... I think that's another dungeon, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, now that we're up here, we can go look at that. Yeah, that looks like another dungeon. We're gonna go take a look at this, because this is, like, pretty close to us. But now that we've explored and found where we're gonna make our research facility, we'll get everything moved. Like, we'll start the process for moving stuff over there and whatnot, and getting it built up. But I want you guys to give me some feedback and tell me what you want us to what you want to see built. If we want to make a replica of the Jurassic Park Research Center, the Welcome Center, and then we kind of branch out and make our own Jurassic Park from there, or we can make our own research facility on this mountain here, and we'll use a design that I don't usually use and whatnot for it. I think that'd be cool. At least I think that's a dungeon. I don't know. Get rid of that. Could always go take a look at a later date since we're already in this area. I edited the terrain for this just a bit, but it's alright. The villagers living here? A bandit? You're gonna try and steal anything from me, are you? Bandit bow, unbreaking power 2. Potion of swiftness. That's kind of... Whoa. Hmm. That's cool. Oh, I mean, I guess this is what, like a bandit camp station in an old tower that's crumbled apart and everything, and now they're using it as like a little camp. That's cute. Get some of these amethyst shards. Arrows, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. If there's more to this. Sharpness 2. Not bad. Hello, Mr. Iron Golem. Well, that's cool. This was a cool little exploration deal. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Because it sounds like there's an illager. And we're gonna go ahead and head back to our research facility. We'll explore more of that. I think this area is where we can build the fence, right? Around that, or we can move it further, but I like this natural land rotation you have right here. So you could build a fence from here to here, and it wouldn't really affect too much visually. But I mean, we could also just see what else is going on. Yeah, let's go ahead and head back, and we will head back to our building, and I think that'll pretty much be it for this episode, because I will probably post this. I'll edit and post this. Uh-oh, which direction am I going? Okay, this direction. Get this edited and posted sometime this weekend, because it is Friday right now. And then I'll see what you guys want to do. I'll give it like a couple days, and I'll kind of brainstorm on an idea for how we want to build the research facility. I'm really thinking the Jurassic Park Welcome Center, but we could also make it something else so that it's not like, you know, gimmicky. We're not doing like something completely gimmicky. We could build something completely fresh as a research facility. I'm thinking of using a lot of stone blocks for the building of it. So stone blocks, and maybe, I don't know, we can also look at some of the building blocks and stuff that we have in the mods and stuff. And we'll probably actually take a look at that before we build the place. I'll show you guys the JEI. Or I don't know if it's JEI, but you know what I'm talking about. We'll scroll through the pages, look at some of the building blocks and stuff that we have, and see if there's anything we like that we can use. I mean, we could always use that land up there as an observation outpost tower. We'll turn that in because of how it's already terraformed and whatever. It kind of looks like you could build an observation tower there, like a nice big one, overlooking everything. And we could just use that, or it could be like a fast reaction center. So that's like a helipad, and then the security center is built up there with the lookout tower attached to it. I think that looks good too. That would sound good. So we'll leave that as like possible security and whatever, since it's completely terraformed and stuff already. I don't know if I'll want to destroy this, like tear it down and then you know, just collect whatever items and stuff are in it, tear it down, and then fucking level that ground and stuff back out, and re-terraform it so it doesn't create that divot there. But we'll see. Anywho, alright. Let's see here. But yeah, I think yeah, like I said, we're just gonna go back to our home for now, and we will say goodbye for this episode. I know it was kind of a boring episode. I didn't really do anything, but if you stuck through it, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. For now, you're watching me. This has been a Paleontologist Dream with See You in Hell. And I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.